Hello, it's Fellonius, the old yapper. If there's something that I've reason to doubt, it's people. it's always so. Especially of late, I have reason to stop bothering. Because, well, I know when I'm not wanted. Back in the old days, when I was a young, stupid kid and didn't know about my social disorder, I was doing anything to please people. I was really, literally crawling on the floor. Licking boots is the expression I'm looking for. I mean, I wanted people to like me. Oh, how I wanted them to like me. But I wanted them to like me as me, not something they would love to have. I mean, if they just want to have a slave, they could just go anywhere. But I wanted them to like me as I was, and I wasn't really fitting in. And I know why now, but then I had no idea. And as I grow up and I turn away and turn back again to people, I sort of sorted them out. I mean, you can't be friend with everyone, and if you turn that one around, you can't be enemy with everyone. So most people you don't really know. You have acquaintances, you have some good friends, and you have some could-be friends. But as I grow up, as I grow older, I start to realize it's not worth it. Let me take you through a couple of examples. First was, you probably know that I like to fika. We love fika in Sweden, just sitting down, having a cup of brew, talking, chatting, yapping over a bun or a cookie. Not for no reason at all, except for just sitting down doing it. And I'm a very big fika fan, and I know CPM and a couple others are also. Just sitting down, not doing really nothing. We are not doing anything. But there aren't that many fika friends that you could just holler at any time. I mean, most people are having their lives, they are busy, they are working and all that. So you have to have a lot of them, right? You have to have a lot of fika friends. Now, fika friends can be real good friends, they can be acquaintances, they can be any kind. So I try to gather as many as I can. There was one who was an acquaintance to me. I knew her name. That was all. And it turns out that she was a friend to Sivan, my friend. My very good friend, Siv Håkan. And so I was thinking, oh, maybe she's a fika friend. Maybe she's one. And we started to talk, and at one point back home at Sivan's, and oh yes, she's about my age. Of course she likes to fika and all that. Oh yes. And at one point later on, we went out, all of us, including my son and all that. And we had a pizza and we sat there and everything was fine. And I felt like, well, this might actually be a good fika friend. But it was hard to get that last contact, you know. So I asked my friend Sivan if I could have her cell phone number. Okay, here it is. And I sent a text message now and at the end just to tell her that I had her cell phone number, and at one point I congratulate her on her birthday. But I didn't get any reply. Oh, I even sent her Christmas cards. And I do send a lot of Christmas cards, so she was just one of the bunch. But I didn't get any reply. And she wasn't the only one who wasn't replying at the point. And it's okay. I mean, if she's occupied with other things, it's okay. I'm not the one who is going to be bothered with that. But then suddenly I was not getting any answer for a reason I knew. Because my friend Sivan told me that lady, she just changed her phone and her phone number. And she didn't bother to mention it to me. Okay. I know when I'm not wanted. She didn't want to be my fika friend. She didn't even bother to give me her new phone number. So she's out. I'm not crawling anymore. No more licking boots from this old guy. I had another example. It's a friend who we have been debating going to a special museum for quite a long time, and I've been wanting to go there for like 5 years or anything like that. Perhaps not, but around that. And we was talking about that. Oh yes, I want to go too, and the kids want to go too. Okay, yes, let's go, all of us. And time went, of course, and we had a contacts, and now and then we said, oh darn, we need to go to that museum. Yeah, well now it's probably closed. Well, I don't have any time. Well, you know how it is. So this year, in January, I started to make sure that now, this summer it's going to happen. Yeah, now. And my friend said, yes, now, let's just do this. It shouldn't be that hard. So, nothing happened. I went down, had a cup of coffee with him. We sat down for a fika back at his place. And the first thing I did was bringing up the museum. Oh, yeah, right, that's true. And then he started to talk about everything else except the trip to the museum. And I said to myself, okay, that's it. He doesn't want it. He doesn't want to do that. Not with me, anyway. So I didn't bother to say one more word, and I went myself to that museum, and I had a lovely time. It was a wonderful museum. It was all what I wanted, and I met some nice people down there. We were talking and chatting and exchanging history lessons and all that. I was having a great time without my friend. Now, I don't know if he would have been adding anything. I guess he would. But I know when I'm not wanted, I'm not going to go there again. And that goes for most. But one thing, and this is very true, if you had made me a friend, if I considered you a real friend, it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter how bad you treat me. You have to tell me straight, I don't want to be your friend anymore. And I might let you go. Otherwise, my good, true friends, they are way above the fika level, I can tell you that. And I'm not letting you go. Because I also know that some people can't answer me, aren't really that keen on keeping contact and all that, because of reasons, of course. I got at least 2 ladies that I know that are so badly, they're so sick, that they can hardly take care of themselves. Every time I hear from them, I'm glad. I have another guy, a friend, that I know is actually suicidal. Every time I hear from him, I'm glad. But I can't do much. So I just try to keep in touch. But the others, well, I know when I'm not wanted. Thanks for listening. Bye.